Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get my next guest out. I know you're excited to see him out here. He's sold an incredible 10 million records, including 2 #1 albums. He's had 4 #1 singles. He deserves his huge success. It's the fabulous Olly Murs, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on?
Great to see you.
What's going on? Wow, that's a short... That's a kind of...
They're okay.
It's nice, but there's a sort of a cuff on the trousers that made me... It made me think that maybe...
It's fashion.
Is that meant to be on the outside?
Hello.
Oh. That's crazy. You look like you should be in pantomime or something with those on. How are you, Olly? You're looking great.
I thought it looked nice.
You do look nice. You're very handsome. You're always so nicely turned out.
My mum's here. She'll tell me if it looks nice.
Oh, my word. Your mother's here. Where's Mrs. Murs? Is her name
Mrs... There she is.
Hello, Mrs. Murs. She's... What? Hold on. She's about 24. What are you playing at?
She'll love that.
There's no way she's your mother.
Nice, don't I, Mum? Thank you.
Is Dad there as well, or is Dad
There's
not well?
Dad there.
Oh, that's a shame.
I said...
I apologise, Mr. Murs. He looks like he knows how to handle himself. I better move on.
Yes.
So great to have you here. What I love about
pleasure.
having Olly on is he is... And please don't take it the wrong way, but now I feel like you're a proper star.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's like seeing you on TV in the X Factor, and you came once before and you sang, and it was great to have you on. But now something's happened, I think. You know, it's got to the stage now where I think when we announced you on the show, I got so much feedback, so much excitement. You're a proper star, and congratulations.
Thank
you deserve that success.
No, I mean, thank you. I think it's just all the fans have been amazing, you know.
I know that. You can't be a star without fans. I understand how it works.
But it generally has. It's been amazing. The last 3 years since the X Factor has been incredible. You know, I've had such an amazing time. And I think everyone's been so lovely and they've bought into me. They like my music. I think my music's quite cool, quite nice. And people like it, which is good.
So here's a rumour I've heard. I don't know if there's any truth in this, but Gary Barlow, we had him on the show last week, and we know he's leaving the X Factor. He's not going to be judging it. He wants to go back and just focus on the music, I think.
I want to focus on music. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's a very good impersonation of it.
Thank you. You know, by the way, I always do that to Gary. It was very funny.
He loved it. He's such a sweet guy. But would you want to take that role? Would you do it if you were offered it?
I don't know. Do you think I'd be all right? Would I be good? I think I'd be too nice. Maybe they want someone a bit more... I could be the new Louis Walsh. Who knows?
So you do a Louis impersonation, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, he does it. He does his like still. You got the X Factor. It's amazing. But no, I do love the show. I love Gary's stuff. Gary is my favourite.
Yeah.
That was absolutely fantastic, that audition.
But I genuinely, I would love... I'm not a good comedian. There's been so many funny people tonight.
You are funny. Just your Louis Walsh impersonation is shit. Okay, Olly has a new album. Well, you know, you don't have a new album out, really. It's kind of a new album, but it kind of isn't a new album. This is the first time I've known anyone's ever done this. What's the thinking behind this? It's a special edition of Right Place, Right Time, which came out about a year... Am I right?
It came out this time last year, and I just... Thank you so much for everyone that's bought the album.
And it's sold incredibly well. It's a great album.
It's done so well, and I just kept releasing singles from it. Obviously, it's got Dear Darling on it and stuff like that, Troublemaker. And
all the hits.
Yeah, and then basically we did the tour this year at the O2, and we recorded the whole thing. We did this amazing thing online where fans get to pay like £1 or something like that, and they could watch the whole thing live on... Streaming, obviously, is the new technology thing. And so I had the footage, and they basically said... you know, what we're going to do with it, and I didn't want to release a DVD at Christmas because I just didn't really think that was worth doing. So I thought, well, let's just repack the album, put loads of new songs in it, and put the DVD in it.
So that's really cool. So you're getting, basically, if you didn't buy the album first time around, you can buy it now, you get the album, and you get a concert on it, and you get all these new tracks.
You get to watch the whole DVD if you want to, you don't have to.
So Robbie, let's go back to that. Robbie, I love Robbie. Robbie's great. He's a great star. He's a really sweet guy. You hang out with him much, so he's in touch with you?
He's just great. Like, I learned so much from him. He's amazing. He's such a great guy.
And he's a dad now, of course, as well.
Yes.
You've seen the baby, I guess, have you?
Gorgeous. He's absolutely lovely.
How nice.
Like you do when you're... I'm a man, like, so when I get around children, I'm like, oh, I'd love to have kids someday.
Well, you're a man who's recently revealed that he's in a relationship. You kept that fairly quiet. Didn't you? I thought you did.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about it.
Well, you're in the wrong place then. So is this because you want to keep it private, or because you just feel embarrassed talking about your feelings?
No, he's not. No. Well, one night I have fans that will hate me for having a girlfriend.
No, they won't hate you. You know what? They won't hate you. I don't think they'll hate you because they want to see you happy.
And I think, secondly, I think I know what this industry's like. And I think if you look over the years of people that are in it that have had relationships, like, I don't want to be one of them sort of artists that has marriage after marriage after marriage after marriage, or girlfriend after girlfriend. Like, I think I'd just rather keep it private and just away from the press to give it a chance, you know?
OK, I understand you don't want to be Rod Stewart, but...
But, yeah, I just try and keep it as normal as I possibly can.
I'm not going to dwell on the relationship, but one thing I do want to know is, has she been lucky enough, presumably she has, I think, but I'm curious, to see this special birthmark you have in some odd... which I don't even know where it is, but I know you have a birthmark, and it's in a private part of your body, and apparently it's a very memorable birthmark. With the birthmark.
I can't believe I'm talking about this. My mum in the audience.
What shape is the birthmark, for a start?
It's in the area.
It's in the adventure zone.
It is in the adventure zone, yes. I don't know.
But what does it look like? I've heard it looks like something or someone.
I don't know. It's.
What's that mean?
Birthmarks always look like skid marks, don't they, or something? It's...
Well, it's like the Nike swoosh on your shoes. What is it? Like a tick?
It's just there.
Is it thicker down one end than the other? Is it one of those? How big is this thing we're talking about?
Mum, I apologise.
Ollie, how big is it?
It's well, how big's what? With a birthmark. It's good size. You can just about see it.
Just about see it. Yeah. What colour is it?
It's just a bit dark.
Darkness. Why don't you just show it to us? Come on.
No.
Has it got any... You know why? I bet.
Look, Joanna Lumley's here. We can't talk about this.
Joanna can look away. Joanna was partying in the 60s. She's seen a lot worse than your little squiggle. OK, well, Ollie is going to perform for us live this evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Mr. Olly Murs. You don't get ready. Very good. Thank you, man. It's terrific. OK, while Ollie gets ready over there, let me just say thank you to all my other guests tonight and tell you that next week I'll be joined here on the show by Olympic diving hero Tom Daley. One of my favourite funny men, Jack Dee, will be here. From Broadchurch, the fabulous Olivia Colman, and Britain's coolest scientist, Professor Brian Cox. Plus we have music from Ellie Goulding. But now with his brilliant new single, Hand on Heart, the one and only Olly Murs, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, I'm right, I'm wrong, and when I'm wrong I say we always had the good and bad, and that will never change. This is the closest I've ever been, oh yeah. We give, we take, we mend, we break, and so the cycle goes. We do it well, we've been through hell, and only heaven knows how far we'd get to. Thank God I met you though. And if you don't know, just put your hand on my heart, put your hand on my heart, and I don't have to say it, and I don't have to fake it. Just put your hand on my heart, put your hand on my heart, and you'll know. When you don't feel that you're strong enough to make it, when life treats you hard, you don't think you can take
Legendary Cilla Black joins Holly to make two sisters' dreams come true in Surprise Surprise tomorrow night at 7. Then with just a week ago to the semi-final, the sing-off's going to be tougher than ever on the X Factor results at 8. And who'll be the first to go? It's eviction time and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That's tomorrow night at 9.